Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 16th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, and also take a look at your local forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday. Also take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, also the Storm Prediction Center outlook. And we have some great news. No severe weather is in the forecast for the next several days, so we're going to take a look at that as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the current radar across the region as well as of this recording. So I hope everybody enjoyed your Monday out there. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a low pressure system up here across southeast Canada, trailing cold front all the way down from Maine, all the way down to the central and eastern Gulf across Florida. All this activity will continue to push away from the area, brought some severe weather to the east coast, and lots of severe weather from Louisiana all the way up towards Michigan as well. Lots of storm reports as well. Had several tornado reports as well across the east, central, and eastern U.S. Also had several damaging wind reports as well across much of the central and eastern U.S. as well. So if you would like to check that out, make sure you go to the Storm Prediction Center Outlook page and click on their Storm Report tab, and you can see all the storm reports from the Storm Prediction Center for yourself there. So just make sure you click there. Make sure you click their link as well. You can go to my Storm Prediction Center page and should go from there. So alright, we got another storm system move across Texas, back into north of Mexico. Also another activity across Colorado to Wyoming to Montana to Washington, Oregon State, as that system continues to funnel in more moisture in that area. A little bit of scattered activity over California, Nevada, Utah, and Colorado, and also down into Mexico State as well. A little bit of activity down across Cuba and the Bahamas as well. All this activity that's in the western eastern Gulf across Florida will continue to kind of brush the northern areas of the northern Bahamas Islands. So that will continue, and you may get some gusty winds and some strong thunderstorms moving across your area as well. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, you can see we got not much activity like we've been. We got some thunderstorm shower across South Florida, Florida Keys, mixed precipitation up here around DC to Delaware, more mixed precipitation up here in New Brunswick, Maine, stretching in New Hampshire, more mixed precipitation in Missouri to Iowa, south to North Dakota, South Canada, also in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Washington State. Shower activity across portions of Washington State and northwestern Oregon. Freezing rain possible over North and South Dakota. Again, we got snow flying from Minnesota to Iowa to Illinois to Indiana, Lake Superior, a little bit in Lake Herod, also Michigan, northern Michigan over to Ohio, western North Carolina, also eastern Tennessee, from West Virginia, Pennsylvania to New York State, and a little bit toward western Massachusetts and northern Vermont as well. Otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into your Wednesday outlook now, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay, here we go. A little bit of thunderstorm shower across South Florida toward the Florida Keys. A little bit of shower activity in Kentucky, Missouri, and also Tennessee, southern portion of Illinois. Shower activity in western Washington and northwest Oregon and the coastal waters. Then we got mixed precipitation in Washington, Idaho, and Montana. Also South Canada, stretching through North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Lake Herring, Lake Superior, Michigan, Indiana, down toward Kentucky and Tennessee. Northwestern North Carolina, also into West Virginia to Pennsylvania and South Canada areas as well. So a little bit of freezing rain, like I say, up here around northern Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northern Illinois. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's move on into the current watch and warning advisory map, your location across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, we have lots of wind advisories and lake wind advisories and freeze warnings and red flag warnings and high wind warnings across the board. We got some Wind advisories stretching from up here in areas of Michigan to New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York State, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, down toward Virginia, West Virginia, also northern North Carolina, lake wind advisories and wind advisories across South Carolina. Then we got special weather statements in areas of Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, also Indiana, Illinois, also in Texas, Oklahoma, also over in portion of Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas, and a little bit in Colorado. We got red flag warnings in Nebraska, and also portion of one county in Kansas, also in the portions of southeast Wyoming, also into areas of Colorado, also down here across South Texas, along the Gulf Coast. We got freeze warnings stretching from Texas to Mississippi to Arkansas, Louisiana to Tennessee to Alabama, Georgia, portions of Florida Panhandle, South Carolina, and southeast North Carolina. Even got some severe thunderstorm warnings up here in areas of eastern North Carolina, and also the tornado watches and severe and special marine warnings along the coastal areas of the Outer Banks. Flood watches in effect from portion of Maine down into portion of New Hampshire. You got blizzard warnings for northern portions of Michigan. Winter weather advisories also in effect and winter storm warnings for Michigan, but winter weather advisories elsewhere for portions of Wisconsin, Iowa, also in the portion of northeast Missouri, Illinois, portion of Indiana, portion of central Kentucky, western North Carolina, Virginia, eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, up into New York State. We got some snow squall warnings up here in western New York State. We got some high wind warnings in areas of New York State, and also over here in Montana. Also, we got some heat advisory for central and south California, southern Nevada, and also got avalanche watches up here in Montana. You got some high wind warnings across southeastern areas of Wyoming as well. So, special marine warnings along the west coast of Florida. Then we got the storm warnings from Maine all the way down to Long Island, Boston area. Then we got the smoke crack advisory gill warning from Maine to the east coast of Florida, west coast of Florida, east southeast Texas, eastern Mexico, also central and northern California, then Oregon and Washington State. Also southern portions of the Alaska region, freeze and spray warnings there. Winter storm warnings inland, and coastal areas have some winter weather advisories there and to the north, and have some high wind warnings to the south and the Hawaiian chain island also. Hydro issues and also some flood watches in effect for Washington State. I forgot to mention that earlier. Alright, let's roll on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. And we do not have any forecasted thunderstorms over the next 2 days. So this is Tuesday and Wednesday's identical, so we're not expecting any severe weather at this time across the board. So alrighty, and now let's move on into the climate predictions. The weather radar across the board, and we'll show you where the precipitation falling. We got a little bit over here towards Seattle, just northwest of Seattle, Washington, around Vancouver, Canada. Also in the northern portion of Idaho, and also Montana, a little bit across Nebraska, across Texas. Alright, we got activity up here on Ontario, Canada, Ottawa and Toronto areas. Also stretching down to Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina. There's a last little skinny line of showers and storm moving through the PD region of South Carolina. Got more activity down around Tampa, Florida. Also stretching across Florida into the Atlantic coastal waters. Also toward Washington, D.C., New York City, Boston, up in southeast Canada, Maine, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, St. John's Island. Should be some activity there as well. And let's see if we can scoot down a little further. Got a little bit of activity between Havana, Cuba, and Miami, Florida. A little bit of activity there as well. So there's your current radar across the board. Most of you probably will not see this radar view till later, but here's the current radar as of 7:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on your Monday evening. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.